When you say kill, it's like almost saying...
It's saying the truth. Hello everyone, I'm Ferlin Webster Jr. with MRC-TV, and I am here at George Mason University to hear people's thoughts on late-term abortion. You know, Governor Northam recently supported late-term abortion and possible post-birth abortion. And President Trump came out during his State of the Union address saying that he wanted Congress to ban late-term abortion. What are your thoughts on that?
Thoughts? Well, obviously, I'm not a woman, so I don't have like complete autonomy over the subject, but I think after birth is a little whack.
Well, I would say that I am pro-choice, so, you know, that's like a really difficult position to be in, but I would say that, you know, if it's a life-saving kind of procedure.
My opinion on abortion in general is just typically that I don't normally agree with it, because I feel like as a young adult, if you end up pregnant, it's your own fault. I feel that as an adult, you should be responsible enough to use protection and prevent yourself from getting pregnant if you're not ready to care for a child.
I did listen to the WTOP interview, and I think that the radio host should have definitely asked more questions, because I was left being confused by his comments. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. You know, to a certain extent, I couldn't believe that he actually thought, yes, we can still kill a born, you know, a baby that's been born. I'm not quite sure that's what he meant.
If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered, the infant would be kept comfortable, the infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired, and then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother.
During birth, you made your choice,
Okay.
You shouldn't abort it.
Okay.
Right? It's going to be a tough situation, it's hard, mentally and physically for the mother.
But you need to let the child live their life.
I mean, this is my opinion. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But like beforehand, last trimester, you're not giving birth yet, you should have the choice.
Right? But what makes that child human after it comes out of the womb, and then maybe a couple months or a few days prior when they're in the womb, what makes them not human? Like what's the magical process, I guess?
That's true. I think we should take the advice of a medical professional on that.
You don't support late term, but early term you would support. What's the difference between being 2 months pregnant or 6 months pregnant to say I don't want to abort that child now?
Probably be the presence of a developed nervous system. So, like, I'm vegan, for example,
Okay.
because I think it's like unethical to eat animals, right?
Okay.
Because they have this sort of like developed nervous system where they can experience pain.
What about the animal in the mother's womb, or the animal in the mother's womb, and somebody reaches in, grabs the animal out of the mother's womb, and kills it?
I mean,
is it an animal then?
It would be messed up if just because the animal wouldn't want that, the
But
actual
the
mother.
baby in the womb wouldn't want that from its mother.
Well, the baby wouldn't be capable of wanting or not wanting because it doesn't have a brain.
You know, stopping a life that could be, you never know like what could become of that life, and I feel like that's interfering with that. So I feel like, it's bad either way, in my opinion, and I feel like to do it in the beginning of a trimester is bad, but I feel like it's so much worse to do it later on.
If a baby is in the womb at 8 months, right, and a month later it's born, was it a human at 8 months, or was it only a human after it came out of the womb?
I'm still trying to learn that answer for myself.
But
right
you
now.
know the
Yeah.
answer. I can see it in your eyes, but it's like, I think people have made, or politicians have made people be so politically correct that they're afraid to say the truth.
All right, yes, it definitely is alive. It's conceiving. It feels. 2 months in, 3 months in, I don't know. Like prenatal surgery, if they can save the child in the womb, they should do it. They should take every single step to preemptively save the child. But if after all those steps fail, after all the medication fails, after all the surgeries fail, then they should take the proper necessary steps to relieve the child of its
Don't
pain
be
and
vague.
suffering.
What do you mean? What do you mean when you say they should take all the necessary steps?
To relieve the child of his suffering.
But
His or her
how
suffering.
do you relieve them? I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get you to be real with me.
And of course they kill the kid.
Yeah. So you're promoting killing a kid
I still think it's up to the mother and physician. Because,
to kill her child.
well, if you word it like that, sure. But like, there's other ways to word it.
I just don't think it's so black and white. There are so many things that we don't know. So I can't sit here high on my pedestal and say,
Stop
you know
being
what,
high
you
on your
shouldn't.
pedestal.
That's how I kind of feel. I
I'm just
can't
saying,
do that.
if somebody's gonna go and, I don't know, beat someone up like on one of the benches around here, and you say, hey, no, you shouldn't do that, are you high on your pedestal then? It's just a question.
I don't know, but on the other hand, it is a woman's body too.
Yeah.
So in general, I just believe women should be able to do what they want with their bodies.
But is it a woman's body? I mean, it's clearly another body forming inside of her womb. So, and when people use the argument, a woman's body, it's like, no, it's not your body.
Yeah.
I mean, because are you your mother's body right now?
No, that's a really great point, and I can only go back to what I've actually studied.
I'm in college, you know, I'm still learning. There's so much learning going involved in this, and once we really learn every aspect of what the child feels, if the child feels, if it doesn't, because right now we don't, do we?
But I'm saying, okay, real quick, you still talk about a homeless man. If there's, okay, if you're driving down a road, right, and you see something in the road that looks like it could possibly be a human laying in the street, that you're like, I don't really know either way or not, I'm just gonna just run over it. You know, is that a good idea or bad idea? You find
that's a terrible idea, because why would you do that?
Right, but you're saying in the womb we don't know if it can feel right now. We're not sure if it's really a human or not. You know, maybe we should just get rid of it. I mean, how is that any different?
Yeah, you're right.
You're pro-abortion and you're vegan and you don't hate pro-life people or other, you know, people who eat meat.
No.
You're awesome. I mean, I'm just saying that's not many people. I mean, that defeats the stereotype a little bit.
I don't hate meat eaters either.